Hey, what's up, guys? Today is December 11th, 2017. How's everybody doing? Hope you enjoyed your weekend. I know I did mine. Me and my son went out. He got a new drone, and we tried to get some drone footage. I was gonna try to get something to use for the channel, for the YouTube channel, but something happened with the firmware, and the images didn't come through clearly. You could see it, but it was like skipping, so it just didn't work out too well. But we're going to give it another shot. He said he knows what to do and fix it. I could not believe how far those things can fly. I mean, he flew the things. It's one of those professional ones, like the nicer ones you can see in Best Buy, not like the cheaper ones in Toys R Us. That's what he started out on, was those cheaper ones. And his mom got him for her early Christmas present one of the really nice ones, and that thing, I was super surprised, but it flew so far away that I couldn't even find it anymore. I couldn't even see where it was. He couldn't either. He could just locate it on his remote thing. But anyway, whatever. Let's go ahead and get on into the trades. Happy Monday. This looks like a little city right here, doesn't it? I drew a red zone for this was a key level right here. So if we were to break through that right there, then I'd be ready to go on a ride. So HIMX was my first trade. I started out. Let me give a quick shout out to Billy real quick. Billy took me aside this weekend and kind of, I always pride myself on, aside from the indicators, I trade price action. In my opinion, is the most important thing. Over all indicators, over all that stuff, what does the candle say? Where are the key levels? What chart patterns are forming? All that stuff. And I had to talk with Billy this weekend, and he literally just took all my indicators, just took them all off my chart. So, and he was like, trade with that. There's a little more to it than that, but basically that's what it was. So today, I was sort of put to the test. I love it. I had to trade with barely anything on there, and did awesome. So I'm going to go into tomorrow, trade much like kind of what you see here, hardly anything on the chart. But sorry, I just had to mention that really quick, and now let's move on into the plays. HIMX, first play I took. I started out blazing, meaning that I started out trying to finesse the exit. So I got in right here. It drew down against me. I stayed calm. We came up in here. I could have got all that profit, but I was trying to get more than that. I think my price target was right around here. Let me get rid of this. Okay, I think my price target was right around here. And I moved my stop up to 1090, and it just turned around and came and got me at 1090. So I was trying my best to finesse the exit on that one, but it didn't work out. Next play, QD. I went long right here, and we basically stalled out. I think, is this one of the ones? 30. Time. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to find the 1037. This one came and got my stop. So I had a couple losses today. I think I had 2 losses today. And they both came and got my stop. I believe this one. I'm sorry. That first loss, I had moved my stop up, and so I had scooted my stop up. This is actually where I put my original stop, and it came and got me. That was QD. On to the next play. Tiva. So on Tiva right here, I went long, and I was hoping we would kind of, what I was seeing was higher lows. So right here, up to here, higher low, up to here, we formed this base and made a higher low. We came up over VWAP, and I longed it right there. And I was hoping to see a little bit of more forceful move over this key area right here. So it had that was an area, a key area right there, and I wanted it to clear that, but it didn't seem like it wanted to, so I got out right here. So I left a little bit of profit on the table on that one, but that was a win. On to the next play. Edit. On edit, where is my exit? Oh, I see it. I shorted right here. Okay, this was the second loss. Yeah, QD was the first one. This was the second loss. Is that? Hold on, sorry, give me a second here. Edit. I'm sorry if I had that mixed up earlier. I'm not sure. Either way, let's keep it moving. I shorted right here, and I had my stop right there, and it came and got my stop. So that was edit. The next play I took was XNet. Okay. We double bottomed right here, and I longed it off the double bottom. And wow, look what I missed. But, oh, I do remember this. XNet, I was busy doing another play, and I did not have time to finesse the exit on this one. I had my range order set for the exact price target, just because of what I had going on, and I didn't know, I didn't want to tempt this one, so I said, let me put my range order right at my price target, and if I get some freed up time to move over here and readjust, I will. And I looked over, and this thing had flashed up and already took me out, but it took me out as a profit and hit my price target, so that's a good thing. I will not complain about that. Next play, FNSR. I'm going to go ahead and pre-warn you guys, there's a lot of plays here. We're over halfway through them, but I'll try to go a little bit quicker. I shorted right here and covered right here for, it was kind of like a scratch. I mean, what was that, 35, like 5 cents. I didn't, what, I'm trying to remember, FNSR. Okay, I can't remember why I got out of this one, but either way, got out right there. That was FNSR. Next play, CLVS. Took this one long, and this one was scared. This one sketched me out. I didn't realize what I was getting into. I got in strictly off of the setup, but after I got into the play, I saw how the stock behaves. It kind of tripped me out a little bit. I got in right here. You can barely see it. Let me see this little tiny candle right here. The arrow is almost covering it up. And as soon as I got in, this thing flashed. Really just boom, and just sat there. And then, 3 minutes later, another candle didn't even form because an order hadn't come through. When an order did come through, it was up here, and it was like up and down. And I was like, whoa, this thing's wild. It's like from 63.85 to 64.06 in like a millisecond right after I got in. And so, I said, okay, the play's still the play. I'm good. And we came up over here, and we started struggling in this area right here. I thought could be a double top, but the way this stock acts, this thing could hit my stop before I could even like blink my eyes. So it seemed like it struggled up here, and they had this area right here. I got out right there for a small profit on that. Next play, CBI. Talk about a close call, guys. This thing came within 1 cent of stopping me out. There was a key level right here that I had drawn a line for, and sure enough, I had drawn this line Oh my goodness, I haven't looked at CVI in weeks, months maybe. I don't know how long it's been since I looked at CVI, but I drew this line a long time ago, and it's still there. And look, it's still holding up. Usually, if I have something like this on my chart, if it doesn't seem to care about that line anymore, I'll just get rid of it. But since we came and when I looked over, we had touched and we were like right in this area, and I looked at this ticker and pulled it up. And I saw the line, and my immediate thought process was, oh, that's one of my old lines. It looks like it still respects that line. I'm leaving it. And I shorted right here. You know, I was trying to be brave. I'm like, I'm going to short this into the support and hopefully break through it. And then boom, I actually would have been stopped out. I had my stop at 18.12, and I decided to scoot it up 1 cent because the spread was a little funky. So I scooted it up 1 cent to 18.13 right here. And it hit 18.12 and sat on 18.12 for a long time. Turned around and I don't think it got to my price target, but my spidey senses were working on this one. It turned around and I said, okay, I hope this isn't a bad decision to get out right here. But it just does not feel right. So I exited right here, and sure enough, that was a good decision. So thank you very much. And so that's CVI. 2 more plays left, guys. Riot. I think Riot and OSTK are blockchain plays. I mean, yeah, blockchain, but some type of crypto type. I don't know if it's a sympathy thing, if it's legit, it has to do with it. I don't really care. I don't look into that stuff. But I took both of those, and wow, that thing's still running. Right here, I got some kind of strange news. My wife called me. She had gotten a letter in the mail. The place I live at downtown, they had confused something with our apartment, and I had to go straighten that out. So I got that phone call, and I just closed this one out really quick and ran and took care of that. And then I came back and grabbed one last play for the day, OSTK. And the reason I grabbed, can you guys guess why I shorted right here? Let me see. Let me do this. Now, how about now? Do you see a pattern on here? If anybody said head and shoulders, that's exactly what I did. I shorted the head and shoulders right here. And it hit my price target. And since this was the end of the day, and I had done well on the day already, this just added to that. And I just wasn't in the mood to push it. So I did not try to squeeze any extra profit out of it. I just took that right there. And that was it, guys. Play the music. That's what's up. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Start of a new week. I want to say thanks again to Billy and for sort of just. I feel like I'm on Naked and Afraid. That show Naked and Afraid. I got to survive out here in the stock market with no indicators. But I think I can do it. I did well today. See if I can make it to the end of the challenge. But you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.